Might say that the only person in 10 Downing Street that's not benefited from a pile of freebies from Lord Wahid Ali is this. That's right, Larry the Downing Street cat. And Larry, as you know, has gone through quite a few successive British Prime Ministers. But we do know, as I told you the other day, that one still literally is very, very sad at their relationship now no longer on a daily basis. And that's right, the current leader of the British Conservative Party, the Right Honourable Rishi Sunak. They apparently formed a very close bond, even though the Sunaks also had a dog. Rishi's a big animal lover, and he liked the fact that, Larry would pop in and out of the study of 10 Downing Street, literally just aimlessly wandering around. And as he pointed out, it was a good distraction that could make you refocus what was the matter in hand. Sweet to know though, don't you think? And apparently, according to that source, still sends over food parcels for Larry. I think that makes him a nice person in my book. Anybody who looks after Larry is all right to me. But now, because of the trauma engulfing our current British Prime Minister on a daily basis, that is, of course, Sir Keir Starmer, all thanks to the fact that he and his wife have secured free clothing, all thanks to Lord Wahid Ali, thousands of pounds, which I have to say, and I pointed out this the other day, I don't get it, If you're a multi-millionaire, why do you need that? Mrs. Thatcher never received any clothing allowance, but she bought things literally on brand from either Aquascutum, which was a big store at the time, or indeed the British at the time made Marks and Spencer. She very much wanted to push British brands. Fascinating stuff, that, isn't it? Now, where it gets really interesting is Sir Keir Starmer, I've been told, was advised by his internal communications team, even though his wife still decided to carry on going to the fashion show after the debacle of the free clothes. Well, how about just getting an impromptu picture with Larry the cat? Right? Now, this took a lot of persuading, let me tell you, because as you know, the Starmers have their own cat now, so Larry's been tossed aside, even though he's given years of dedicated hard work. And again, according to a source, Rishi would have very much liked to have adopted Larry, but no, his place remains in 10 Downing Street. The thing is, after much gentle persuasion, Larry could not be located, and apparently the British Prime Minister sat and waited and waited. Now, I find this quite funny. Can you imagine, there is the man who's supposed to be leading the United Kingdom sitting around waiting for a cat of 15, 17 years old or whatever he is now, and then the cat can't be found. Apparently, they searched high and low, but Larry was unavailable. And so this missed opportunity to show a warmer, calmer, kinder, more fluffy image to the world at large, well, sadly went amiss. They're apparently going to be re-looking at doing this at some point in the near future. That is, of course, unless Larry gets wind of it. Clearly, Larry knows an unpopular person when he sees one. And let's be brutally honest, does Larry need that publicity? He's got his own fan club, people know him around the world, and more importantly, as I've often said, he's far too busy secretly running the country with his paw on the pulse of the world. I'm sure you'll all agree. Neil Shawn in the very heart of London.